Today I will cover a game between Alireza Firouz and Magnus Carlsen. This is a game from Gold Money Asian Rapid 2021. This is a game from day 1. This game was played today, 2 hours ago, and this is the top 16 players of this tournament. So let's check out this game. So Alireza Firouz with the white pieces opened with e4. Now we have e5 by Magnus. Knight to c3, knight to f6, bishop to c4, bishop to c5 by Magnus, d3 now, d6, f4 now. So Alireza goes for the king's gambit, knight to f3. This is the king's gambit decline setup. We have now a6, bishop to b3, because here black will definitely push b5. So we have bishop to b3 and now h6, not allowing any knight to g5 idea. Now we have queen to e2 and now bishop to g4. For the moment just pinning this knight. We have f captures on e5, d captures on e5 and now bishop to e3. We have knight to d4 and now queen to f2. We have bishop captures on f3, g captures and now knight to h5. So Magnus is probably preparing knight to f4. We have castles by white and now knight to f4. Now king to b1 and now bishop knight captures on b3. So Magnus captures the bishop. We have bishop captures on c5, knight captures and queen captures. In this position Magnus played queen to d6, so he is just offering a queen trade. We have queen captures on d6, c captures on d6 and now d4. We have castles by black and now rook to d2. We have knight to e6. Now there is a double attack on this pawn. So we have knight to e2 just protecting this pawn. Rook h to f8 and now d5 just attacking the knight. We have knight to g5 and now rook to d3. We have knight to h3. So Magnus is threatening to play knight to f2 and this will fork the rook. So we have rook to c1 and now f5. Definitely in this position Alireza will push c4. We have c4 now, f captures on e4 by Magnus, f captures on e4 and now rook to f2 just attacking the knight. So Alireza played knight to c3 and now we have rook captures on h2, c5 now and now knight to f4 just attacking the rook. We have rook d to d1 and now king to b8. We have c6 now and now rook to c8. In this position actually instead of rook to c6 actually the better move is king to c7, because better move is king to c7 because after this move king to c7 white can simply capture this pawn. We have king captures and now knight to f4 and now knight to e2. We have rook to c6, knight to d4 now, again attacking the rook. Rook to b6 with check, king to a7, rook to c1, rook to d7, not allowing any rook to c7 idea. And this game and in this position black is better here. So after this c6 move king to c7 is better, but Magnus played rook to c8 and now we have knight to a4. We have rook to e2 and now knight to d6, knight to b6. In this position instead of rook to e2 move, actually the best move is king to a7, because after you play king to e7 now white can play b4. Now after black plays something g5, now knight to b2 is possible, and after b5 knight to d3 and now king to b7, and this position is black is better here. So after this move you should play king to a7. The point is you don't want to allow any knight to b6 idea, but Magnus played rook to e2 and now we have knight to b6, rook to c7 now and now knight to d7 with check. So we have king to a7 and now rook to c4, h5 now. So Alireza played rook to c4 because this pawn is under attack. So we have rook to c4, h5 now and now rook to g1 and now g6 now and now a4. h4 now, but in this position h4 actually is not a good move. h4 is a blunder by Magnus. Instead of h4 you should play knight to d3, because after knight to d3 you gave up this pawn. White will simply capture this pawn. After this capture, black can capture this pawn with check, and after the king moves, now rook to d2 is possible, and after a5 b captures on c6, d captures on c6, rook captures on c6, rook captures. You temporarily sacrifices your rook, and after king to a2 you will win back your piece, because knight to b4 check is there, because you can see knight is covering this square, this is covered by the rook. So you have to go to king to a2, and now we have bishop to b4 with check. After the king moves, now you can capture the rook. After king c2, rook to d4, knight to b6, and now knight captures on a5, and black is definitely better here. This is a better position for black, probably the winning position. But h4, Magnus played h4, but h4 is a blunder. b4, b6 now, and now b5, a5 by Magnus, and now knight captures on e5. In this position, knight captures on e5 is the strongest move recommended by the engine, because this is the strongest move, because you can never capture this knight, because then white will push these pawns and this will be game over for black. So Magnus played h3, rook to h1, and now knight captures on d5. And if you capture this knight, then black can capture this knight, so you can't really capture this knight. So Alireza played knight captures on g6. We have knight to e3 now, and now rook to c3. In this position, Magnus played knight to e3, but up to this position, after this knight captures, white is slightly better here, but after this knight to e3 move, knight to e3 is not a good move here. This is actually a blunder, because Magnus played knight to e3, but we have rook to c3 now. Instead of knight to e3, here you should play rook to f7, because after rook to f7 you give up this knight. Now rook f2 f2, and now rook captures on h3, rook to b2 with check. After the king moves, now you can play rook to a2, now threatening checkmate here, or rook to a1 will be checkmate. And after you give one check, rook to h7 with check, king to a8, rook to h with check, king to a7, king to b1. Now you can give another check, and after the king moves, and after rook to f2, this is actually a draw position, because if black has to give another check, and then king to a8, and the game continues, and this will be a draw position. This will be a draw actually by threefold repetition. But after, so Magnus played knight to e3. Knight to e3 is actually blunder, but Alireza played rook to c3, and now knight to g4. We have knight to f4, and now rook captures on e4, knight to d5 now, just attacking the rook. We have knight to f2 by Magnus, and now knight captures on c7, knight captures on h1 by Magnus, and now rook captures on h3. And after this move, in this position, Magnus Carlsen actually resigned the game. He resigned because this is totally winning position for white. You are attacking this knight, also you are threatening to play h7, and after you move the knight, you can play h7, then you can move the knight, and you can push your pawn, and this is a totally winning position for white. So that is why after this move, rook captures on h3 by Alireza, Magnus Carlsen in this position resigned. So that was a quite complicated game, and the complicated position was, just 1 minute, knight captures on g6. After this move, you can really play knight to e3. You should play rook to f7. This actually saves the game for black, but in the game Magnus played knight to e3, and this simply loses the game. So that was the game. I hope you enjoyed that one. I will also cover more games from this tournament, so stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for watching.